Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I'm Mike with Fowler Family Farm. Let's talk about it. This right here, let's talk about it. The Hovsco HovAlpha Ebike. Okay y'all, this is the Hovsco HovAlpha Ebike. They sent this to me about 2 weeks ago. I put it together a week ago and I've been using it ever since, and I really do like this bike. I get a lot of use out of this already. I can go to my mailbox every day and check the mail and not have any effort in it. And it's an eighth of a mile away, so that's perfect. My mom's is a little closer than an eighth of a mile, but I can ride over to my mom's, check on them real quick, come back, no problem at all. There's no effort in it. The battery on this is incredible. The power is incredible on this bike. Let's talk about it a little bit. This is the high step bike. They also make the step through. They make it in several different colors. This also has the torque sensor. Not all e-bikes have a torque sensor. And what that torque sensor does is it helps you with power. It gives you more power and it better assists the power for your battery. So you're going to get better battery usage from the battery when the torque sensor is being used. The torque sensor basically is an assist on the pedaling. So the more you pedal, the better performance for the battery. And the pedaling is very easy. It's an effortless type of pedaling. It's pretty incredible. This is a 20 amp battery. Let me take the battery out for you. There's a little key here. You just unlock it so someone can't just steal the battery on this. Flip this switch and the battery comes straight out. The battery is 11 pounds. It's a 20 amp battery, like I said, 48 volt, 20 amp, 960 watt hours. That's probably gonna take about 6.5 to 7 hours to charge from 0 to 100%. So it's not too bad. It does come with the charger also. It's a 3 amp charger, so you'll be fine there. You'll be able to charge it off of the bike or on the bike. Either way, you can charge it. All right, so now the battery's secure again and locked in place. It can't be taken. This also comes with a 750 watt motor on here, which is gonna give you about, when using the battery, it's gonna give you about a 60 to 80 mile range on one charge, on a full charge. Now, with the torque sensor, like I said, when you combine that with the torque sensor, you're gonna get better range out of your battery as well. So it's gonna be up in the 80 mark if you're using the torque sensor and you're assisting with the pedaling. So that's really, really cool. The tires are 26-inch fat tires. It's perfect out here on my farm. I mean, it gets me around everywhere. I was able to go up my steep ravine over there. I did have to assist in pedaling on that, but full power, it got up with no problem while I was assisting with the pedaling. So that was awesome. I didn't think it would actually do it, but it did. So it was pretty impressive. Here in a minute, we'll go up. My driveway is it's not real steep, but it's got a pretty good angle on it. We'll go up and down it and you'll see it. The last thing I want to talk about before we take this for a ride, if you purchase this bike, it does come with a 15-day return policy and then a 2-year warranty on most of the bike. Not every part is warranted for 2 years because it could be your fault, not theirs kind of issue, but it does have a good warranty on it. And for Labor Day, this bike is actually taking $150 off additional on what you're going to get through our Fowler Family Farm code. So down in the description, you will see the Hovsco link. So if you want to go check out these bikes, make sure you click on the link down in the description. There'll also be a discount code there, which is, I think, 10% off, or $100 off, one or the other, I can't remember. Plus, during September 1st through September 6th, you'll get an additional $150 off, which is pretty impressive. For what you're getting out of this bike, I don't think you can beat it in the e-bike industry right now for the price and what you're getting. This is a great deal. This would make an incredible gift. If someone's birthday's coming up, Christmas is coming up, this would make an incredible gift for someone, especially those older teens and even the 20, 30-year-olds would get a lot of use out of this. I'm gonna get a lot of use out of it right here on my own farm, let alone going for rides down on the county road and all that. I'll get plenty of use out of this bike. I'm not an e-bike specialist, but I do know I enjoy this bike. This bike is well worth it. I'm glad they sent this to me. It's been a great review. This is one of my favorite reviews because I've actually got use out of this. It's actually served a purpose on our farm. You wouldn't think an e-bike would serve a purpose on a farm, but I'm telling you, it's done wonders. Especially if your farm is 80 acres, you're gonna get a lot of use out of this bike. Okay, I wanna bring you in close real quick and let you take a quick look at this, and then we're gonna demonstrate some of the power on this bike. Okay, we're gonna start over here on the right side just to show you the gears and everything on this wheel. Like I said, I'm not a big e-bike or just a bike specialist, but I know some of y'all are. And some of y'all that are looking for an e-bike that found this video, You'll know a lot more about this than I will, but it's incredible. It really is doing a lot of good here on the farm, believe it or not. This is the LED, let me wipe off the dust. This is the LED screen right here. You just power it on right here on the left side. Okay, y'all are probably seeing flickering if you're seeing anything at all, because it is kind of dark. It does show 0 here. 0 here is miles per hour. This is the actual power that the bike's putting out, and then your trip. And then the battery sensor is up here, and right now we're on 4 bars and it has a total of 5. And I have charged this once already too. On this, oh, by the way, this tells you plus or minus. You can go up or down in your on your power for the battery. This is the light switch right here, which the light's up front. You wouldn't be able to see that right now. And this is the throttle, obviously. And then on this side, you have different speeds. It has 7 different speeds for this. This button here on the thumb is bringing it down, and then the trigger right here on your finger is going to bring the speeds up. Okay, so the left brake does the front wheel, the right brake does the rear wheel. This is, like I was saying, this is the high step. You have to step over, but they do make the step through, which would probably be pretty convenient because this is a pretty heavy bike, but it has to be for it to be an e-bike. The seat is easily changed. Just undo that, comes up and down, very simple. So far I've just liked it right where it's at, the lowest spot. And then there is also a quick release on this front tire too. So it's on this side over here. You can see the quick release here, takes that front wheel off really fast. So the e-bike was packaged very well. It was delivered well. There was no damage to the bike whatsoever when I unboxed it, and it was in great condition. Me and my son put the bike together, and it took us about 30 minutes maybe at the most. All you do is put the front wheel on and the handlebars on, and you're good to go. Oh, and the pedals, I forgot. One thing I didn't mention was you also have to put the kickstand on. That's pretty simple as well. But other than that, this bike is great. I've enjoyed it. Let's take it for a spin real quick. Okay, so this first test, we're just gonna go down the gravel driveway with just the power, just the battery. I won't be pedaling. I'll just be using the battery itself. I'm just gonna be on power 1 on this. Okay, so I got up to 18 miles an hour just right there on level 1. Same thing, I'm gonna go up this driveway, which is a slight hill. Not exactly sure of the angle, but it's fairly steep up there at the end. But I'll keep it in 1 and I won't pedal, I'll just use the battery. It gets up speed pretty fast. You can watch the braking here too. The braking is really, really good. And I got up to 18 miles an hour there too, up the hill. So now I'm gonna move it to level 3 and I'm gonna pedal. And you can see it's just incredible. You don't even have to pedal much before the torque sensor starts kicking in and pushes the bike with the battery as well. It's pretty incredible. It's already working. I'm already at 18 miles an hour. All right, so now we'll go back up the hill, pedaling, and you can see it kicks in instantly. I'm already at 15 miles an hour. Hardly any assistance. Okay, so now we're just going around the yard. I'm in level 1, but I'm pedaling. So it's gonna have that torque sensor is gonna be used, it's gonna be activated. So it's going to use some battery, but some power, manual power as well. It's really, really incredible. I mean, my pedaling is almost effortless. So I could definitely see where someone could definitely get a workout in this as well. Yeah, I know. So it starts right away. Right when you start pedaling, that torque sensor kicks in and does it for you. I mean, the pedal itself feels effortless, even on gear 1. But yeah, Brendan's gonna take it for a spin real quick, and everybody out here's loved it. We have all liked this bike. Tanya really likes it. I think if we ever get another one, it's something that we would actually go to the lake and ride these around the lake. I think it'd be awesome. It'd be a fun time. Thank you, Hovsco, for sending us this bike. We really do appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Oh, here he comes. 20? Okay, y'all, don't forget to go down in the description if you're interested in this video. Go check it out. Brennan's way over there under the trees. He's just using the battery right now. He's not even pedaling. Makes it easy.
That was the off-road capability.
Off-roading it.
At the Fowler family farm, come along and ride with us through this life's journey.